Anytime somebody is in custody and they make a phone call, that phone call is recorded. It's used as evidence a lot by the state because people tend to say things not realizing or forgetting, more appropriately, that their phone calls are being recorded. And they say things that are inculpatory, that don't help their case. So one of the things we would like to see here is whether Joevan Joseph made any phone calls and discussed the facts of the case or the allegations of the case to others on the outside, or about his decision to plea if he said, I'm going to set up and rat out Euri Jenkins, and even though Mr. Jenkins is innocent. So there's any number of things that this was a last-minute plea on behalf of Mr. Joseph that we did not expect. We were actually expecting to pick a jury today and go to trial. We would like to hear the phone calls as well, and maybe some other investigation. We haven't taken his deposition. So all those factors rolled into one are why the case had to be continued. Joevan Joseph just got probably one of the sweetest deals I've seen in a homicide case in the 34 years I'm a criminal defense attorney. Theoretically, the judge can give him as little as 5 years in the Department of Corrections, and the most he can get is 20 years in the Department of Corrections. The state waived any mandatory minimum sentence. I mean, Joevan Joseph is accused of shooting this young woman in the head at point-blank range and killing her. He was looking at 25 years to life before.
Why do you think this happened on the day that you were supposed to select your jury?
Because they have little or no evidence to prove that Euri Jenkins had anything to do with this case, and Mr. Jenkins maintains and has continued to maintain that he has nothing to do with this case.